In 2007, in a quiet, small town, a police officer pulled over a car with out-of-state plates for a simple traffic violation. Suspicious behavior by the driver and passenger led the officer to search the trunk. There, he discovered potassium nitrate, gasoline, PVC pipes, hobby rocket launchers, fuses, a GPS unit, cat litter, and a receipt for tools and ammunition. Although all of these items are legal to possess, the officer knew that put together, they meant trouble. An investigation began with the efforts of local law enforcement, the FBI, Department of Homeland Security, and a relatively new group of analysts called Fusion Centers. Fusion Centers are agencies that analyze criminal and terrorist intelligence and share that information with the appropriate organizations. These suspects were indicted on charges of providing material support to terrorist organizations. Their plan was to use the items in the trunk to break fellow terrorists out of a local prison. Because of heads-up local police work and the coordinated efforts of intelligence agencies, including Fusion Centers, this major life-threatening plan was stopped in its tracks. There are 78 Fusion Centers across the country. Your local Fusion Center is the Northeast Ohio Regional Fusion Center. Our mission is to focus on state and local criminal activity and provide first-line analysis which may offer paths to potential terrorist activity. We receive information from federal, state, and local law enforcement agencies, as well as the general public through programs such as See Something, Say Something, and I Watch Northeast Ohio. Why is information sharing so critical? When we share analyzed information with law enforcement and within our communities, we often provide the missing piece of a puzzle that can help solve a crime. Other times, our center is made aware of activity that doesn't look quite right, suspicious activity. We then use our analytical expertise to prevent potential criminal activity. We work with more than 65 Northeast Ohio communities. We're tied to all the Fusion Centers nationwide, able to obtain up to secret-level National Intelligence Agency information, and can connect to over 350 international sites. With this type of worldwide collaboration, Fusion Centers have helped to stop terrorist cells from carrying out disastrous plans. Here in Northeast Ohio, we have assisted in shutting down large scrap metal theft organizations, online prostitution rings, supported bomb threat responses, provided threat and vulnerability assessments, and conducted social media monitoring. When we bring an end to these types of crimes, we often find links to criminals who may be collaborating and/or funding terrorism worldwide. To continue moving forward with this crucial work, we're reaching out to your law enforcement agencies and associated communities. By building solid relationships and sharing information seamlessly, we will become stronger, together, when it comes to anticipating and counteracting criminal activity. You can share arrest data, criminal observations, reasonable perceptions and suspicions with our Fusion Center through phone calls, emails, fax, basically any form of communication. From there, we help you to connect the dots. It's a small-time investment on your part, but helps make a big-time difference in the security of our communities and our country. At the Northeast Ohio Regional Fusion Center, we believe in the power of collaboration. We act as a valuable tool that helps you react to immediate and emerging threats and to win the war on crime and terrorism. You may not be familiar with Goose Creek, South Carolina, but what happened there is an important example to us all. No community is immune, and information sharing helps us all work faster and smarter. To learn more about how we can and should be partners, contact us.